Hello, Elk Grove Unified students, families, and staff. I'm Santhi Pinkerton.
And I'm Sandeep Dosanjh, and welcome to another episode of EGU News.
That's right. So, Sandeep, here's the headlines for today that we want to share with anyone, or with everyone and anyone. Essentially, we have an announcement about a new resource hotline, if you will. It's the Family and Student Resource Call line that people can call. We'll be talking about that. Also, we want to answer a few questions today regarding grades and expectations. And then we'll also do a quick announcement about our next board meeting, which is scheduled for Tuesday, the 21st.
Great. So our secondary students are moving full steam ahead with distance learning. And on Monday, we begin distance learning for our elementary school students. District and school staff are working through any challenges with students and families.
Yeah, and today's update offers a few reminders about student support services that are available during the COVID-19 school closures, and also the district's grading policy and expectations.
And the safety of our students and staff is a top priority, and Elk Grove Unified set up a family and student resource line that you mentioned. That number is 916-686-7568 for student support questions regarding student health services, social and learning social and emotional support, academic counseling, attendance, and support for homeless youth and foster youth during the COVID-19 school closures. If you have a medical or psychiatric emergency, please call 911.
Thank you, Sandeep. And you know, in response to some of the inquiries we've been getting about the district's grade policy or the grading policy, you know, with news, especially with news of surrounding school districts moving to credit, no credit, or pass/fail grading policies, we want to let people know that Elk Grove Unified will be continuing with its long-established grading policy.
And you know, all students in 1st through 12th grade will receive letter grades to finish the 2019-2020 school year. Teachers have the option to issue an incomplete, and the district already has an appeal process in place for parents who wish to appeal a student's record. So that appeal process has been in place for every school year prior to this school year. So everything stays the same as previous years.
That's correct. And so, you know, we did take 3rd quarter grades, and those were completed and submitted at the end of March. And then since then, teachers and counselors and school administrators were all trained and provided guidance on grading, especially during these adverse times and situations. And they've also, I remember your video from talking with Matt Espinosa, one of the other things that they were trained on is to make sure to keep equity in mind. And so a lot of the things that he talked about, people need to go back and watch that video. Those are some of the things that people are keeping in mind, that equity and understanding about the situation that we're in currently.
And one thing to keep in mind, Zanthi, is that secondary school counselors have been working very closely with students on their last quarter courses and have been mindful about students' needs to meet graduation requirements and students' interests to maintain a competitive grade point average, or GPA. Also, credit recovery programs were implemented to further meet students' needs during these times.
That's correct. So trying to keep everything as normal as we can, it was really one of the key considerations here, without really completely upturning the apple cart. So, and one of the things that I think is important is that while academic letter grades are, you know, just one measure of student performance, you know, with the district's mission of having every student learning in every classroom, whether it's on campus or distance, by distance, in every subject, every day to prepare graduates to be college, career, and life ready, it's also paramount, especially during these challenging times, that students also develop the profile skills expected of an Elk Grove Unified graduate.
Yeah, and that means they need to also show how they are creative problem solvers, have self awareness, develop self reliance, and self discipline, are technically literate, and can effectively use communication and collaboration, and engage with the community. Undoubtedly, with our student shift to distance learning, our families and students have met and exceeded our expectations. Tons of positive carrots all around.
It's outstanding work by everybody. Exactly. And you know, Sandy, there's one student that in some of the finalists that I saw from the SIBO Awards, one student created a video, and I think this is just a perfect example of all of those skills that we were just talking about, that graduate profile. It has in there the technical literacy, or the of using a device, you know, computer kind of oriented. It had communication and collaboration. It had creativity, and it had a problem solving in there. How do you get a green screen on top of something? So, you know, really good stuff. And they did it on their own. So that's all that self-reliance and self-discipline. So take a look at this video. It's a student that created a video of him putting his creative problem-solving skills to work by teaching us all how to edit a video on your smartphone. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'll show you how to edit on your phone. First, you open up your phone and go to the App Store. Then go to the search bar and type in iMovie. Once you've done that, you should click on the one with the star. As you can see, it's an easy free app that you can edit on. Once it's finished downloading, we'll show you how to edit. Once you've opened up the app, press the new edit button. As you can see, you can either choose movie or trailer. Today, we'll click on movie.
Once you've picked movie, go to the video that you want to edit.
Once you've chosen a video, click Create Movie on the bottom of your screen. If you want to cut part of a video, click on the bar. Then press Split. If you want to delete part of the video, click on it and press Delete. You can also change the color of the screen. If you want to do a green screen effect, we'll show you how to. First, click on Control Center, then click on Customize Controls. Then scroll down and you'll find Screen Recording. If you already have it, you can skip this part. Once you have screen recording on your phone, go to YouTube.
Today, we're going to do the rain effect. Once you found the video you want, scroll up from the bottom of the screen and press Screen Recording.
After you've done this, go back to iMovie. To put in your green screen effect, click the plus sign to the left. Then press video. Then you want to choose your green screen effect video. As you can see, the green screen effect works. Now you can put in green screen effects and cut out things you don't want in your video. That's all we have. Goodbye.
I think those are great tips. Now, I just need to buy a phone with a larger screen in order to be able to edit appropriately and efficiently on a smartphone.
Exactly. So also we want to, before we move on to the county update, we do want to let people know that the scheduled April 21st EGUSD school board meeting will be held via Zoom. And so please follow the link that you're provided. It's in the letter, as we'll see if we can get it on screen as well. If you're interested in attending, the meeting will be recorded and posted on the district's YouTube channel also.
So let's move on to the county update. As of today, April 17th, according to the Sacramento County Department of Public Health, the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in the county is now at 896.
Okay, still concerning. By age group, confirmed COVID cases are as follows. In 0 to 17, there are 11. In 18 to 49, there are 395. In the ages 50 to 64, there are 224. And in ages over 65, it's 265. Thankfully, the number of deaths did not rise from our last report. We still have 32 individuals who unfortunately have died from complications of COVID-19 and were either 65 and older or had underlying health conditions.
And just another reminder, Zanthi, that if people do want to go get tested, they're able to do so by appointment only. And it's a mobile testing site located at Cal Expo. So register beforehand at projectbaseline.com. Walk-ins will not be accepted, and there's no medical care provided at the testing site.
That's right, thank you. And across California, there are now 27,528 total cases of COVID-19 and 985 deaths.
Thank you, Zanthi. So let's switch gears a little bit. During the school closures, many events have been reimagined, including the board meeting that we have next week. It's now on Zoom. So we mentioned how many Elk Grove Unified School District students are in the running to win awards at this Sunday evening's SEBA 2020 Awards, which is now a virtual event happening that evening. So make sure you join us as we watch the award ceremony live on Comcast Channel 15 or online at secctv.org.
You say that so well. It's hard for me to say the SECC. Good
Well,
job.
when you have a name like mine, you have to get creative to explain stuff, so you enunciate quite well.
Very well done. So we also had a transition of physical events to online that include our 15th annual EGUSD Arts Showcase Celebration. So it's all now available to watch on YouTube. It's called on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Elk Grove Unified. And it's also on our Facebook page. So it's pretty remarkable. It was just so neat to watch all of the, or not so much watch, but go back and really look at the artwork that was submitted and the winners who submitted it. So
Zanthi, we're a little spoiled because, I mean, we saw over 300 pieces come through our department of the submissions for the contest element, but there's 67 art boards throughout the Education Center building that have amazing pieces done by students from all of our schools. So we encourage everyone to come visit once the building is open to the public, once, you know, school closures are a thing of the past, and, you know, celebrate the arts. It will be up for 12 months. So take a moment to enjoy the arts.
Absolutely. It's amazing, amazing artwork created by students.
And speaking of, I think we have a cool video that is from a visual and performing arts program, right?
I think so. Yes. So before we end today, because that's where our little surprise at the end, before we end today's broadcast, we want to showcase, oh my gosh, we want to showcase the Elk Grove High School marching band. And when I was looking at it earlier, I think they're all observing social distancing already, but looks great. So please enjoy that at the end of this broadcast. Please stay safe, stay healthy. And that's it for today's episode of EGU News. Make sure you subscribe to us at youtube.com/Elk Grove Unified. I'm Santa Pinkerton.
And I'm Sandeep Dosanjh. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
You unlock this door, the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. You unlock this door, the key of imagination. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.